Welcome back to this fourth and hopefully final episode of Nub's Longplay for Wonder Boy 3, The Dragon's Trap. I am still your host, Victory Nub. Like I said last time, I think we were just going to go ahead and plow on through to the end of the game with the remake version of the game. And if you're looking at the screen right now going, hey, wait a minute, he didn't have all that money the last time we were playing. Thank you for being so observant. I did decide to do a little farming off screen just to save us a little bit of time. It took me about an hour and a half to get all the money that I think we are going to need for the purchase of the items that will require to finish the game with everything. Some of this stuff, turns out we're probably not going to need as much as want. We could have purchased most of the crystal equipment at the very outset of the game when we were mouse man if we were willing to farm a little bit, I believe. But we'll just go ahead and pick it up now just to say, hey, we got the equipment. Also, I did a little bit of digging around online to figure out what exactly we're missing, because if you look at the equipment screen here, there's quite a bit of equipment that we just don't have in the inventory. And I thought I was being very diligent finding all the equipment, and it turns out, no, I missed quite a few things. But there was some stuff that was hidden very well, so it turns out it's not so much me not going back and getting the stuff that I had passed before, so much as some of it I just didn't know where to find. So let's go ahead and get the crystal sword and crystal shield. Those are now finally in the inventory. Very good. Hopefully worth the purchase because they were very expensive. And then a couple more things that we can do right off the outset. There was one thing that we did not get that I didn't know about. I don't know if there was going to be any way that I would have figured this out without looking online. But there is actually... Get up here. Oh, it's... whoa! Fat fingers. Okay. Oh, come on. Maybe just jump and hit it. There we go. I think I got both of the items out of here before. No, I didn't. This, it's now occurring to me, this is one of the things that we're going to have to do a little bit of sidetracking to get. Turns out it says no charm, no sale. In case it wasn't obvious when we started playing the remake in the last episode, we're no longer picking up the charm stones. In fact, if you look in the inventory, there are no charm stones. The reason for that is they decided to make it so that I believe the equipment is tied to the character trying to purchase them. And in fact, if you look at the stats for this equipment, you don't see charm points tied to any of them anymore. So why is he saying no charm, no sale? Well, it turns out there are 5 secret areas that were put in the remake of this game that you can go to, pick up a charm stone, and if you collect all 5 of them, you can go back there and purchase a sword. And it turns out it's one of the strongest swords in the game. So we're going to go ahead and go get one that is critical to getting this all done quickly and with a minimum of backtracking. There is a room here. Oh, come on, you jerk. I should probably check the equipment to make sure I got the best stuff. Okay, so that is the best sword. And that is the best shield. Even better than the dancing shield that had served us so well for the mouse man up to this point. And the crystal armor is the best. So that was definitely worth the money to buy, if only at the beginning here. And uh-oh, what's this? There's a path that you can get to only as Mouseman. I don't think they showed you in the... yeah, so you can't see that. So this is one of the areas where the charm stones are located. We're going to skip that for now, because there is something we want here. And we got to get that before we can go any further with what we want to do today. I think for the sake of my sanity and the audience's interest in this game, it's going to be a good idea when I'm playing games that I haven't touched in 10, 15 years, or in this case, even just 3 or 4 years ago, and I just forgot what I had done in those days already, to go online in between episodes and try to figure out what exactly I'm missing so that I don't waste anyone's time trying to get all the equipment or secrets or items that you can get during the game. I really want to wrap this game in this episode because I already have the next long play planned, and I'm very excited to play it. And no, this isn't the area I want to be in. It's coming up. Full disclosure, because it's my favorite 2 words on this YouTube series, is there is actually a game coming to me in the mail. And you go, wait a minute, I thought this series was supposed to be about games that you already owned. Technically, the game that's coming, I already owned. Turns out it was a game that I believe my sister took with her when she moved out, however many years ago, 20 or so years ago. I don't know if this is the room. Is this the room? I don't know if this was the room we needed to go in or not. I don't think so. Come on. There we go. I think it's coming up. We're getting there. Anyway, it was a game that my sister took with her when she moved out a couple of years ago. She actually took another game with her, along with the one that we're going to be doing a long play for. That game I also purchased so that we could do a long play for it. And it is a lot of fun, and it's going to be a short one, but it's going to be a lot of fun watching because it's a very dark game. And we'll go over that when we actually play it. But for now, we'll just say it's going to be entertaining. It's also going to be a lot of me talking. If that puts things in perspective. Yeah, gotcha. I think this is where it is. Here? There it is. Alright, so this sword, which we now own, when you equip it, and I think it's already equipped, it auto-equips. Yep. When you hold... Nope. Let's not do it there. Dummy. Hold up and jump and press the attack button. You can change into any of the previously unlocked transformations. So it's going to make going through some of these areas a lot easier if you have a character that has a higher potential defense or offense. You do have to jump and do it, though. It doesn't work any other way. And we want this guy since he has the bigger weapon arc. And let's go ahead and change his equipment. So he was good with the Muramasa. Master Shield's better. So the crystal armor is the best for him. So we're going to go back to that unknown area that we were in before to get the stone that it contains for Mouseman. There we go. So yes, there are going to be some long plays in the future. I don't know if I'm going to have one constantly ongoing. There may be periods where we just we finish all the games that I really wanted to take a deeper look at for a particular console, and we'll just play out what few games we have left for that particular generation or console. And once we're done, when we get to the next console, we'll start the long plays again. And I don't think I'm going to worry too much about keeping everything in release date order when it comes to long plays. I think it's probably going to be a little ridiculous if, say we get to a console like PlayStation 1 and all the really good long plays that I wanted to go back to were at the very end of the console generation, well, we would be playing nothing but those games for weeks, trying to get everything done before we move on to the next console, whichever that is. I think after PlayStation 1, I got PlayStation 2 next. Not 100% certain on that. But I think every console that we will be looking at during the course of the series will have, at the very least, 1 or 2 games that we want to do a long play for. Some of them may be a little bit lean, just the nature of the beast, and I think this is where I needed to go right here. Yep, alright, so let's go ahead and put on the sword I need. And revamp the equipment. Yep, that was the best. Alright, so here we go. So in case it was, I forgot to mention it, these areas are not in the original game. This was something they added purely in the, come on, guy. Oh, you jerk. Got him. Alright. These are things they added purely in the remake. I imagine it was because they realized how painful it could be to have to find a transformation area to swap between transformations. While they do make it so that there's one right in the very beginning of the game, it can still be kind of a chore to find it if you're in the middle of, you know, another area and you want to swap to something that'll let you get the item you're looking for. Oh, I hit the wrong button. There we go. Also, if it wasn't painfully obvious when I started the game, I did change the difficulty setting. Not in-game, unfortunately, it doesn't allow you to do that, but what I did do was I restarted a save file brand new and used the password we acquired last time to just restart right where we were before. Come on. Can I jump to that? Oh, come on! I know I hit that. The game just jobbed me. Nope, 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 come on. Stop it. Oh, man. So I think this is probably going to be kind of a chore, just getting over blocks that you're supposed to cling to, and for some reason the game just never made clinging to items as smooth as it could have been. You want some? I'll give you some. I don't want a piece of you, I want the whole thing! Gotcha. Alright. I know I hit it last time. Got it! Alright. That could have been dicey. Alright, we're making progress. Well, this is gonna be dicey again! Alright, good. Like the key is, and the part of the challenge. Oh man! Shoot, I think I did that wrong. The part of the challenge here is that you want some guy, I'll give you some. Come on. Part of the challenge for landing the mouse blocks is that you have to hold jump when you touch them, or else you won't cling. And I think I was just botching that hard. Hey, I was right. It does hit everything. Hadn't used it before. Finally got to use it once, and I like the result. Alright, let's do this right this time. Ow! Oh, shoot. Come on, get down here. There we go. I don't feel like dealing with you. Or you. I know I was holding up and I was holding jump. I don't know why that didn't work. Interesting. I haven't tried it before, but you can't use the sub-weapons when you're on a mouse block. Or at least not that one. Come on, guy, you want some? Shoot. They did say these were going to be challenging. Right over me. Will you come back? There you go. You wanted it so bad, you got it. Got it. All right. Gonna make this. Yep. Don't over jump. Oh, oh. Whew. Some dicey bounces there. Whew. That could have been bad. All right, here we go. Yep. All right, made it. Now we're so close. I think I can jump sideways and cling. Yep, alright. And that's fine. I'll deal with the damage. But we do gotta cling to the platform there. I hope I can make this jump. I think I can. Yep, alright. So I get to the top here. Cling. Oh, man. I'll get him. Come here, you. And we'll jump from this one. And we'll jump from this one. Alright, I think that was it. I think we get our stone. There we go. So they made those very rare. And I don't know if there's a faster way to get out of here. It may just be to go back to the entrance by dropping straight down. Yep. There we go. Alright, so there was a little bit more stuff that we wanted to do as the Birdman, so let's go ahead and swap back. And we should check his equipment to make sure he's optimized. Okay, and... yes, alright, so this is the best equipment he can put on. Grab some money there. Got that. And we can just get out of here by going in here. Technically, he'd also fly to the top of that shaft, but this is faster. So, one of the things that they changed, I think, in the remake, because I swear we went in here before and we bought something, but maybe I'm misremembering. There are 2 items right here, and they are optimized for Hawkman. They may not actually be any better than what he has on, but we have them available. Yeah, see, it's, I believe, Prince Armor, when it's equipped, and they even mention it in the description there, captures hearts and thoughts. The reason they say that is because it increases the amount of heart drops you get by killing enemies. And the Hades armor is the armor that I was mentioning in a previous episode, where if you die and you don't have any potions, it will actually recover your health. Again, I think they changed the way that it worked in the original game because that was kind of bugged. And what it turns out is, in combination with a shield that you can get called the Heavenly Shield, it would give you unlimited lives. So if you had those 2 pieces of equipment on, there was no reason to swap to anything else. I cannot talk today. Because you would never die. You just keep getting more health. We'll go ahead and put on the crystal armor simply because it is better than what we have on. 60. Yeah, same thing there. Crystal armor, turns out it was just better across the board. So let us go this way, because we can fly. And there's some stuff that we can reach to the right that we couldn't reach before. Right here. There's the Heavenly Shield. So I'll buy that. That may be better than what I had on before. Definitely is. And then, see that chest right there? We can go get that chest we couldn't reach before. Didn't need the money at this point, but extra cash is still nice to have. The way you get there is you have to come back in here. Now, in case it was not mentioned in a previous episode, all the character transformations have strengths. Some of them have weaknesses. In the case of Hawkman, he can fly, cannot swim. You jump in the water, he takes damage. So you have to hook around to get to this chest that it contains the 7th heart. And be careful! I wasn't careful. Dropping back down to get to that chest. So now we are short 1 sword, excuse me, 1 shield, 2 swords, and 1 set of armor. And now we're going to go get the remaining equipment short of that 1 sword that we have to get the stones for. This is the castle we started the game at. If you need to see in the old retro graphics, here you go. So in here, there's a door. It contains the shield, legendary shield. And all 3 of the pieces that you'll find here actually are the best equipment in the game, or it should be. It may be different depending on each character, but it's supposed to be the best equipment in the game. And then you'll have to go in here to find the last 2 pieces. Fortunately, the way that the screen, or my TV is set up here, it's a little difficult to see some stuff on the edges of the screen. In particular, the right side of the screen, because it's kind of blocked off. So, drop down. And I believe we go to the left. Yep, there we go. Tough guy. And this was the path to where the Cyber Dragon was located. Mecha Dragon? Not sure what his name is. As you can see, it's populated with a lot more enemies than it was the first time. Go ahead inside. And instead of the dragon, we find a chest. There's the legendary sword. So let's see if that is in fact better. 185, 130. Yes, it is. So that's a better sword than what we had equipped. Now we're just missing the armor. I believe it is down here on an enemy that we have to kill. It's not these things. Ouch. I believe there is a Cyclops we have to beat up, and it may have been the one that we just fought a couple minutes ago. This one here. It might not be. Might be this guy. Oh, it has a key. That's not it. Drops money. This guy. Come on. No, he just drops keys still. Well, we'll go through the full loop and maybe it's a guy that's in here somewhere. And if for some reason we don't find it, no big deal. Except it's right there. That's what I get for assuming. Alright, 75. Yep, that is the best armor. So, the shield is better as the heavenly shield for this character, but the sword and armor are obviously much improved. And, you know, in case it wasn't obvious, every time I die, or change transformations rather, I do check the equipment because, you know, certain equipment's better for certain characters. Generally speaking, the legendary equipment is always better across the board for everyone than whatever their best is normally. So we have all of the equipment minus the one sword, and we have all the hearts that we can actually find up to this point. All we have left to do is go find all the secret areas and clear them out so that we can go buy the last sword, and then we finish the game. Hopefully we can get that done within an hour. It'd be nice. I like making all these episodes exactly 1 hour, or maybe just a hair over. Feels so clean. Nice thing about being able to fly is instead of going through doorways that lead you up to areas you're trying to get to, you just fly to them. I don't want to deal with you guys. I'm just going to throw the boomerang. Sorry, of the 20 or so times that I came through this area trying to get the money I needed to buy all the equipment for the end game here, I did find that using the boomerang to kill these guys made things go a little bit smoother. So, gotcha. Now, can't jump down there yet because I am Birdman still, but I can do that to turn into Lizard Man. And, ouch! That didn't go as smoothly as I hoped. Remember all those times we came down here in the first 2 episodes and I kept trying to go right, saying that it's not working? Now it does. In the remake, this is where one of the unknown areas is located, so you get down here, bonk the breakable blocks with your head because that's how Lizard Man damages them, and let's do his unknown. Ouch! Hopefully without dying. Oh, you jerk. Ouch. Oh, it occurs to me we should check his equipment, see if we can do better. We sure can. So let's swap to that. Shield. Yep, and armor. Okay, so legendary armor is good for him too. Hopefully that'll keep us from getting beaten pretty badly at the in these combat encounters. The yellow, as I mentioned before, I didn't remember there being yellow enemies, but it turns out they are the strongest variety that the game has for them. Come on. There we go. Which is why these secret areas are littered with them, because they're meant to be extra challenge areas to help you get the best sword in the game. Supposedly the best sword in the game. Honestly, I don't remember if I used it when I played through this game, the remake, the first time. So tough now, are you, guy? Let's do this. Ouch. Yeah, right between the eyes. I'll take that. I'll take this. I feel like I have to face them. Hey, come on, guys. There we go. Alright. So I think that is the door we want, but we have to get to it carefully. Because obviously if you bust one of the blocks that I just did, and I just busted the other one. I'm an idiot. I don't know, we might be able to get back to it. Maybe not. And you can't make them, I don't think. Nope. Not sure how you do that. Can't duck. Ouch. Don't get hit. We have to get by so that we only hit one of them. There we go. Then I think we'll be alright, as long as we don't bust any more blocks. No! Okay, so we have to have... That's tough. Unfortunately, you can't change your transformation in these rooms. They want you to do it as the transformation that you're currently using. So... That is some tough placements, and I just effed that up. No, I'm alright. Alright. This one we might have done wrong, though. Yep. And I busted it. Damn. Nope, that's not gonna work. I'm really messing myself up here. I don't know if there's a way to... There might be a way to do this. Let's do this. See if that does it. Sure does. Alright, just had to think that one through. So if we have the magical saber equipped, you don't break blocks, you just create them. Ouch. Come on, get over him. Get. Alright, jerk. There. Gotcha. And I'll take your health, too. Now watch me short a jump even with all the blocks. Nope, I didn't. Alright, good. Alright. 2 down, 3 to go. Oh. Let's go ahead and swap back to the... I think that was the best one. Yep. Come on, hit him. This game is very finicky. When you press down, you can't change direction that you're aiming. Gotcha. Just get by him. Come on. All right. Ouch. Ow. How's that not killing you? Get out of there. There we go. Get our revenge on that guy. Alright. And while we're here, we're going to go ahead and do the next area. Which is for the Birdman. He had the better Heavenly Shield, and then the Legendary Armor was the best for him. Yep. And of course, because you can fly, you just hover over all the enemies instead of trying to deal with them. Certainly makes things go a little bit faster when we just fly over top the enemies. That way we're not killing time trying to kill enemies that we really don't have to fight at this point. Ooh. I hadn't seen this area in the remake before. Looks nice. Nice in the graphical representation, not necessarily somewhere you would want a vacation. Unless you're weird and really like hanging out next to volcanoes. I mean, there are people who do that for a living, but again, they do it for a living. I don't know if that's something that they would necessarily want to do just in their free time. But hey, you know what? People have weird fetishes. Maybe there is a group of people out there with volcano fetishes. Who like go places that are really hot. And by really hot, I mean actual temperature-wise, but also in a sexual manner. Volcano fetishes. Here's your name of the last episode, Volcano Fetishes. I don't remember those spring blocks. Maybe they were there the whole time and I just blanked on it. I think they did some quality of life improvements on some of these games, just to make them easier to play through, knowing that there were some things in the original that just did not play all that smoothly. I like to think every time we're hitting them with these tornadoes that it's got a higher chance of giving you a tornado in return, but maybe that's just my imagination. Certainly didn't get them that time. I also like to think that this is going to be an easier area than most of the others, but of course, I see water. I see springboards that'll hurt us if we touch them. And of course, it fell right in the water. Oh, no you don't. Yeah, gotcha. Jerk. Nope. He nailed me. Ouch. I think they're leveraging the problem that we noticed in the previous game where I was having a lot of, or previous episode rather, where I was having a lot of problems hitting things while I was in flight. I guess they realized that it is not easy and punish you. There we go, got my health back. I mean, these are difficult, they're not impossible. And again, we swap back to normal because I'm not a sycophant and I don't want to have to keep playing this game forever trying to beat them on hard. Especially when we didn't start it on hard. There is no challenge setting in the original game, it's just a new game, that's it. They added that as a modern convention for this game because every game has a difficulty setting now, it seems. Is this it? Oh no! We didn't get a key. There was an enemy we needed to kill that had a key. Are these guys, maybe? Don't walk off the screen. We're not done. Nope, he didn't drop it. Maybe one of these frogs. I don't think I killed both frogs. There it is. Alright, good. I would have Really been a bummer if we had to go back through some of those areas that we just passed through as quickly as possible for a key. There we go. That's the third one down. Got 2 to go. Get out of here. Get out of here. Ouch, get out of the water. Gotcha. The health, get the health! In case I wasn't... in case I wasn't painfully obvious, whenever you get hit trying to fly, he can't, by a projectile at least, he can't block, because obviously he's using both hands to... hands? Wings to fly. He's also obviously using one of those hands. Both of those hands carry a sword and shield, which is why I say hands. There we go. Not wings, bird hands. There we go. Alright, so we have 2 more to do. We gotta do the Piranha Man and the Lion Man still. And again, just to speed things up, we're just gonna fly over everyone. They don't need to fight them. There's some nice buttes in the background. When I was a kid, I always thought it was just butts. I think it's just what every kid thought, because you see B-U-T-T and your brain just goes, butt, and then you laugh like an idiot. I also like the touch of the ring of clouds around the volcano. I'm not an expert on volcanoes by any sense, but I don't know if that's accurate or that was just a creative decision they made. Looks cool, either way. Almost there. There we go. Ouch. Of course. I wonder if I could have... Yeah, I could have thrown that while I was under, or over top of him. Alright, so to get to Piranha Man, we gotta go to the beach. So I do have some notes scribbled down in front of me. Oh, no, not this. This. There we go. There we go. I've gone through these areas 3 or 4 times. I finally have a sense of where I'm going, instead of what I had been doing a couple of first episodes there, where it just seemed like I was walking in circles because I couldn't remember how to get to each area. I gotta figure it out now. It's all good. So in the original, these 2 blocks were not there. Now they are. Oh, interesting. The music didn't change. The others, they had changed. Or that's a mistake, or if it was not supposed to. Wait a minute, let's revamp the equipment. Okay, so definitely a legendary sword. 140. Oh yeah. Definitely legendary shield. And legendary armor. Alright. Oh, come on. Gotcha. Maybe imagining things, but it looked like he had some extra knockback with this sword. This is the depth of their challenges. I don't think this one's going to be all that hard. Oh! And then he gets nailed by a sea anemone? Anemone? I don't know what they are. Cucumber. Let's name all the other things I could think it might be. Coral? It's a hagfish. That's what it is. It's a hagfish. Oh, get up there. Come on. Oh, there's the change in music I was clamoring for. I don't have to play by your rules, guys. Just throw a boomerang at you. Uh-oh. Ooh. Music got spooky. Ouch. Oh, there's an enemy we gotta kill for the key. And I didn't kill him. Let's find out which one it was. It must be one of these ghosts. Probably this guy. Yep, there it is. Alright, 4 down. This was a very easy one. I feel like for all the grief that it gave me, the Mouse Man one was probably the hardest, and it wasn't just because of enemies, it was just because the clinging to the blocks, just by its very nature, is not the smoothest that it could have been. Oh, ah, almost missed it. Shoot. Come on. Let's just go. Back. So if they really wanted to make this area challenging, these blocks should have like spikes or something on them, and when you get hit, you take way more damage than you normally would have. That's how they could have stuck it to you. Let's see. You know what? Do that. Do it again. Got the extras, might as well use them. Health. Let's see if I can nail this guy with a tornado. Yep, got him. Alright, 4 down, 1 to go. Now, let's put on... Well, before we do that, because I know it's in this area, we have to go to the next screen. So let's get us positioned so that I can drop straight down to it. Should be right here. Put on the sword. There we go. I think wow. Masa Blade's better for him. So it looks like even if you have the legendary equipment, some of these things are better. Some of the non-legendary equipment is better for certain characters. Come here. So what I was reading is that the area you want to go to is actually easier to see if you are playing in retro mode. So there it is. Right in. I don't know which one I have to open. I guess we'll find out the hard way. That wasn't it. So this one's going to be like a maze. Alright, so left. Come on, jerk. There we go. Or maybe that was it. It was just that one part. Oh, my favorite guys ever. The ninjas are back. Aha! Gotcha. I wonder if this is part of it. Oh! Just an interesting placement. Nothing more. Oh, come on. Might be my imagination, but I feel like the game is a little more generous with the hearts on normal than it was on hard. Hard, I felt like it was a struggle between each one. Oh, here comes the blue ones. Oh, gotta be careful. This might be a good area to have the boomerang. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what you get. I don't think it's worth trying to take that. Oh, come on. I get stuck there. Hopefully that's not the one that has the key. Wonder if this is trying to tell me I need to go down. No, just an item. Oh, the item. Well, there you go. This must be the exit then. Hey, thank you, Ninja. Way to help me and your own cause out there. Because your only cause was death. Dealt at high speed. I don't know what I'm saying. That was all 5 of the charm stones we needed. And I think I can change underwater. Of course, the problem there is if we do that as the lion, we will end up hurting ourselves. I believe I need to go to the right to get up and out of here. Oh, come on. Get up. It's been a while since I played the Monster Boy game that I was talking about in the previous episode. I believe they gave you the opportunity to change your transformations on the fly in that game. And if that was the case, certainly would have made things a lot easier. Especially if you didn't have to do it the way that we're doing it now, where you had to have a special sword, and even then, you're cycling through the transformations as opposed to just picking one from an item wheel. Which the item wheel, maybe one of the greatest things they've ever created. Instead of jamming on the left or right shoulder buttons, you just pull up a wheel, move the control stick to whichever one you want, and it'll equip the item that you're looking for. So the sword that we want is underground, which means we gotta change. I don't have to do Mouse Man, but he's the closest to the one we need. Oh, easier to do it this way. There we go. And there we go. In theory, the Gallic sword is Gallic, the best sword in the game. And again, as with most of the things in this game, it's probably dependent on what character you're using, but it's supposed to be the best sword in the game. Now, can I get out of here? No, I can't. Let's just go this way. Up, down, in here. Get to this door. Go back. Wah, 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 wah. Alright. Am I not equipped with the changer? Yep. Alright, so let's equip the best sword for this character. But you see, oh wait. It is the Gallic sword. And we know that this shield was better than the legendary shield. And this should be the best armor. Alright. So, as we found last time, just kind of through me bumbling about saying, oh, look at this thing I know about. Haha, we know this is the path of the final dungeon. And we also found that oh, there we go. The one we want is right here. There we go. And here we go with the final dungeon, which looks like this in the retro. And there's nothing past that, you just go in. So I believe certain areas require you to be certain transformations in this dungeon. Early on, since you have to be the Hawkman just to get here, they keep you in this form. I think this is... Oh, look at that, it's a cure room. We could, but it's only a half a heart, and that's a lot of money for a half a heart of damage, so we'll just leave it as is. Uh-oh. Oh, didn't get him. Interesting. He goes through an opening right there. That must be for a transformation, I'm assuming, we have to do next, which would be probably Mouse Man. Come on, get up there. And yeah, the textures in this game, in the original retro version of the game, were certainly nice. Obviously, they look even better in the remake. It shouldn't detract from what they accomplished on the Sega Master System. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, so obviously we got to change here. Probably could have just done it with the sword, but that's fine. So there are supposed to be a total of 8 heart containers in this game, which means that there is one area where we'll be able to go as Mouse Man that we have not gone to yet to get that final heart container. Oh, there we go. I'll be honest, I don't remember where it is, so we may miss it. I don't think it's going to hurt the end game. I don't remember the final boss being that difficult, but I guess we'll find out if we end up walking right past it, not picking it up. I wonder if it's up there. So one way to find out. Nope. Nothing there. Can't jump to any of those. And let's swap our form if the game will let me. See if there's anything here. Aha! I don't know what that does for me. Can't break it now. I don't know. Can I fly up here and get out? Yes, I can. Alright. So, maybe... I don't want to do that. Maybe we can do it this? Nope. Interesting. Not sure what I could do to break it. So I don't think you can hit it with a tornado. Nope. I don't think you can hit it through the wall. But maybe that's what we should try. Nope. Definitely not that. Can't hit it that far. Not sure. Well, if that is, in fact, the block, and we can't figure out how to break it, that's not a huge loss. Unless can I cling to the wall? No. Can I cling to the wall here? No. I don't think any of these are going to do it. Yeah, my guess would have been this. This is the guy who could do it. If any of them could do it, it would have been Lion Man, and he's just not hitting it. So, that's alright. If that was it, so be it. Swap back to Mouse Man, since that's the form we're supposed to be in right now. Oh. Oh, well, that would have made things easier. Oh. I have no idea what that block was then. I made one of those things I look up in post and just add it to the description. If it was critical, I think they would have made it a little bit easier to figure out. Is that what that was? That would be funny if that's what it was. That's exactly what it was. We just went in a big circle. I think. Maybe. Well, no, because this was a different layout. Alright, so now we're going to swap. Fishman. And let's go ahead and put on this sword, because I think it is better. Oh, no, that one is. And that shield's no good for him. This one is. And this is his best armor, so let's go. I believe the special for the Gallic sword, if we haven't mentioned before, is it increases the number of magic items that enemies drop. And at this point in the game, don't need money anymore, so magic items, even though we don't use all of them a ton, are still a nice addition. There's some enemies that are giving me some grief. I can use a tornado or an arrow to hit them, as we've been doing. Uh-oh, ninja. Ouch. Getcha, getcha. Some health. Alright, so this would be definitely an area where a tornado would be a good call. Ouch! You jerk. Sorry, I just had to clear my throat there. Oh, look at this guy. Keep dodging. I wonder if he does that even if you throw a sub-weapon. Doesn't look like it. Alright, I'm betting this is where they want you to switch to Lion Man. There we go. No love for Lizard Man in this final dungeon. It's kind of a shame. Oh, no you don't. Oh, let's revamp the equipment real quick. Yeah, that's fine. And I think this one, if the Gallic sword isn't the best, then it's the Muramasa. They're the same, and this one gives you extra item drops, so stick with that. Oh, you jerk. Uh-oh. Is it like this in the original? Sure is. But that doesn't mean we're going to fall into a pit that gets us caught in a loop. Seems like the kind of thing you would do on the last dungeon is throw in a pit where you get stuck. Not get stuck, but you get caught trying to remember where you have to jump in the dark to advance. Music's starting to get very dark and brooding again. Ouch. Alright, screw you. You want to come with me? Come with me. We're not fighting where you want to fight. Alright, I'm starting to have deja vu. I want to say we got to drop down here. And go where that guy was just standing right in the center, and that may be the final... Nope, maybe not. Oh, there we go. The final room is something like that, where you drop down and there's like a door in the center. You gotta open it. I don't remember if you can see it or not. Guess you can press up here and transform. Yep. They want you to take on the final boss in the final form. And again, if we start getting rocked in this final battle, I'll throw on the Hades armor, and with any luck, that'll make a difference in the final encounter here. I don't think it's going to be that tough, though. What I couldn't accomplish easily as a kid, I imagine I can do a little more skillfully as an adult, so... I'm talking a big game here. I better prove it. Come on, get up there. Ouch. See that recurring block? It's got to be something where it's just part of the design of this area to make you think you're covering the same ground over and over. Oh, I think I know where the boss is. Alright, here we go. Final boss. So, same as the previous encounters, you have to hit him in the head. The added challenge that obviously he goes vertical, so if you're on the ground, you might have to fly up to get a strike on his face. Oh, or not. We're definitely doing a lot of damage right now with the hits, so I don't think this is going to be a deal breaker if we can't do it just standing on the ground. And you can see at the very top of the room there that jar contains the item that we're looking for. It's the Salamander Cross. Ouch! Come on, land. Come down here. Oh, he didn't come down. And go up to his level. And of course he flies away. Got him. Ouch. Ow. I don't think they coded it so that you could only hit him on the ground, but it seems like the only way I've been able to get a hit is when he's on the ground. It may just be that I'm bumbling and not doing a good job hitting him in the face. Should only be one or two more hits. Ah, he got me. I need to get closer. He's getting pot shots on me off early when he comes down like that. I get close, I can get in before he does that. Or not. Come on, guy. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it hits unless you're on the ground. I don't know. I got 3 potions. I have a hard time believing I'm not going to be able to beat him. And in fact, I just did. Here we go. Let's get our Salamander Cross. And return back to... Return back to... There it goes. I think this is supposed to be a tearful goodbye to all the memories we formed with these transformations. Back to human form. The funny thing is all the characters have man as part of the name. And in the case of... By the way, I'm not doing this. The game's doing it. This version of the character is called Human Man. Because all the characters all have man as part of their name. And in the remake, I guess they decided to have a little bit of fun and make the game more engaging for a female audience. You can actually play it as Wonder Girl as well in the remake. It's one of the choices you get to make at the very beginning. I don't think we can swap back to the original graphics, but we'll try. Hey, look at that! Not that there's a huge difference in the presentation of the finale. And that's about it. Aw, shooting star. Human. He got no love in that final encounter. That's too bad. Oh, hear a little bass coming in there. Original 1989 typos included. Nice touch. Oh, fire octopus. Nice. Vampire. I think what this is what they looked like when they were alive in 1989. So there's probably going to be some that they take pictures of. Maybe they don't have a picture of them as a kid in 1989. I think it's a very nice touch that they included pictures of the people who worked on the game originally. This was back in the day when the people who made these games, they had much smaller production teams, probably smaller budgets as well. So you're not seeing tons of people working on this game. It wasn't a team of 300 people working on it for years, doing testing, and very small. Which is nice. You give them a chance to have their moment in the spotlight. They earned it. This was a very good remake. It'd be nice if they went back and did this for a bunch of games from the older systems like Sega Master System and Nintendo, if they had some meat. This definitely was one of those games. And in fact, I think the next game that we're going to be playing as a long play would also qualify for that distinction because it's a lot of fun. It is a bigger game than this one. There's probably going to be a little bit of grinding because, like this game, you do have to have money to purchase equipment, and the one that we're going to be playing next. And just kind of as a little hint at what we're going to be playing, this game wears its Legend of Zelda inspiration on its sleeve. It is a Sega Master System game because, again, we're going to be playing the games as they occur through the systems that we're going to be going through during the series. And this was a Sega Master System released. release rather. And as I said before, I used to have it. I did have to purchase a new copy to replace it as part of my collection, but I'm happy to have it again, and I'm more than happy to play through the whole thing as best as we can. It may not be as smooth a playthrough as this one had been, all things considered, even though I did have a little bit of backtracking episode 2 and a little bit in 3. It could have been a lot worse. We managed to beat the whole game in 4 hours total, minus the grinding I did off screen. But the next game, I think, may end up going probably as many as 9 or 10 episodes, because there is a lot of ground you gotta cover to get all the items and beat all the bosses in it. But I look forward to it, and I hope you guys stick around, keep watching the weekly episodes of Nub's Collection, and we will start another long play for the next game, probably next week if the game comes before then and I have a chance to test it, make sure it works properly. But again, thank you for watching this Nub's long play of Wonder Boy 3, or in the case of the remake, just Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap. I do appreciate you watching, and I will see you next time.